Okay. I'm Conquer Kids for Games, and welcome back to part 10. In which I think OBS is now working. YouTube saying I'm getting a good connection. I'm getting the green bars. Okay, now OBS. Okay, no, I'm looking now. OBS just really doesn't even know what's going on because like it'll go into the red, but it'll say I'll have 61, 17, yeah, 75, 70. It's just like I'll see a really high number and it's low, and vice versa, and it just kind of seems randomly all over the place. So what I'm just gonna do is I'm just gonna stream, and if there is any stuttering, buffering, please let me know in the chat. If not, then I'm going to take that as like that there's not actually a problem. It's like when something happens with your car, like the car, or I don't know. It's like the warning system is failing, is what I'm saying right now. Because if you guys can see and hear me and everything's clear, then that must mean the indicator is wrong. Which that's like a tricky proposition. It reminds me of I once had neighbors who their truck's gas meter was broken, and you know it's gonna cost money to fix it. So they what they did is they taped a piece of paper, and it was two adults sharing the car. They taped a piece of paper to the dashboard, and people had to like write down how many miles you drove so you could track how many how much was left in the tank, and then you refill, reset. Okay. Nightlife of Khabarovsky. Hello there, Jules and Lucky Plank. What, so what is y'all, tell me chat, where is your, nightlife place that you like to go to? A bar, a nightclub, a concert, let's see, like a jazz bar or something. Roman Ungert Sternberg has been wounded! Oh man, that sucks. He's in general. Yeah, I guess we're just gonna keep rotating. They're all gonna be constantly getting hurt out here in freaking Siberia and sick and stuff. It's gonna suck. Oh yeah, what did I want to do here? Blows up in face, favors go down, circles, dangerous. We're just gonna take the stability. Triple our stability. Yeah, that's right. That's what sent me off to before we had to do that. Little detour to find out what was going on with KBPS. Yeah, it's fixed and we'll never know how or why. It just works. It's like when you see stories of people online who are like, hey, I took my PC apart because I just needed to do it. It's like some small thing, and now it won't turn on anymore. It's like, was it broken before? Well, no, but I just wanted to. It's like, well, it wasn't broke, and now you gotta fix it. These favors, I'm so like I don't need the political power. I think I do want to keep spending the favors on guns and stuff. Like in 10 more days, can we just get more again? Is that how that works? I don't know. Oh, cool, we can finally upgrade. We have the command power, so definitely want charismatic and offensive doctrine. The organization first one been pretty good too, but charismatic, gotta just be able to recuperate from assaults quickly. Uh-oh. You guard the supply hub. Oh, they stupid! They're not, they should have been coming here to Rukolov. Let's also change this music. So has anybody heard that new Deco 27 song, Monitoring? Gosh, that one's an earworm. It got stuck in my head so fast. Is that... Classic, Classic, just male power fantasy song though. Just some, yeah. There's a girl who's like trying to break down your door to get at you. You're so desirable. But it was written by a man. I mean, Deco 27. Although, okay, so I'm actually, I never. You know what? No, I'm not gonna go there. I was going to Deco 27 was reminding me of something. Cav's coming down here. I kind of want to send them this way. I really want to get into Irkutsk. If I could sneak back there, of course, that's awesome. Of course, we want to go all the way west, but how many days do I still have left? 180. Yeah, we have half a year before the end of 1941. We need to be in Irkutsk. Sure would like to be. Oh no, they cut it. They cut it, or they sorta. Ah. What a mess. Yeah, this is why I don't play games in Siberia. All coming back to me now. Move a little faster, please. Yeah, they're just through. Now my guys are the ones surrounded. Yeah, that's gonna be that, I think. Pretty sure. Ooh, they really started to commit here. Oh, again, oh yeah, these are straight up Russian troops, it's not just the Bucharins. Yeah, they own my ass. Forms edicts for divisions. Clerical administration. Siberian faithful gives us more political power every day and more compliance gain. That seems pretty cool. Discipline the army. 30. Oh yeah, just get a bunch of buffs here. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, 30 days. Speed, manpower, division. We're gonna lose these two divisions and all the rest of this is gonna go to hell here. Sorry, I got quiet there for a second. I was, you know me, goth girls on the mind. I'm just trying to... It's such a bad... I hate fighting out here in Siberia. Like, look, right now, I think we can actually cut off this northern army here. I mean, army is maybe a little too much credit, but... No, they're full on breaking through here. Just look, the tiniest little poke north, and that's that. I kind of want to go 4-speed, but you gotta micro it too. God, the April Fool for trying this. Might be about time to swing on back over to Japan. By the way, let's see what's going on here. Yeah, the Russians are pushing in. Oh, Austria is already collapsing. It's April 41. So we may never have been in a position to win this. Oh, get the fan on. How are you doing, Micha? How's your day? Your Wednesday? Woden's Day? Today, the weather was great, even though it was scheduled to be horrible. And it has been vice versa. So, I mean, that's Texas, right? Big state means big weather. But it was like nice until, I mean, for a lot of the day, like the first half of the day, it wasn't getting above 75 degrees. Outside, Semyef was ambushed by some caustics. He's sure these men have been ordered by Dietrich to take his life, but there's no proof. Tell Dietrich to send better men next time. Yeah. Yeah, F him. I think we still have not actually found the place we can seek funding by small arms. Do I want to keep doing that? I got almost kill. I will see that later. What? Sorry, afraid I don't understand you. It's hot as hell in the DFW area. I've been hearing it's wet too, that like the rain keeps coming, so get that humidity. Get humid, get humid, get humid. Oh, another encirclement. Yeah, this is it's so over. So Lucky Plank, how long you been a viewer? A subscriber, a watcher, a voyeur. Map painting games by Conquering History Games. That's all it is, painting. We're gonna do some painting later. I actually haven't painted in a few days. Just been, you know, always other stuff to be done. But I've been wanting to make a painting for someone. And the thing is, like, so I think I've talked about this before, so I've been resuming painting. I do oil painting, and the thing with oil painting is it seems, at least the ones I do, you need like a week for them to dry. So, I gotta, like, when I want to give somebody one, I gotta, plan ahead, you know? Did I want to get the artillery guy? I mean, who the fuck cares? We're losing. We're losing. We're gonna lose. The renewal of democratic society. I don't even them with a good problem. I'll let you guys vote on this. Vote on the institution of democracy. Let's see this. Allow democratic society? Question mark. Allow it or ban it. A for allow, B for ban. Easy to understand. Oh yeah, I should vamp on something since give you guys a few minutes to vote. What is to be vamped on? So that movie Ballerina is coming out. What are people's opinions on the John Wick franchise? Because like for me, because it is a franchise. It is the Marvel. It's, you know, Marvel Cinematic Universe. Everything's a freaking cinematic universe now, right? But like even ones that aren't directly tied, you know how there's all the spin-offs that are produced by the same people. So there was like the one where there was the woman assassin and Woody Harrelson is her mentor. What's What's that one called? Ooh, was it something with a B? Well, you see, I might be thinking B because what's funny is that when I think of that movie, I think of it reminds me of Bandmaid because I think there's 2 scenes in it where Bandmaid kind of make an appearance. There's the one where there's a car chase and Blooming's on the radio, and that was awesome. That's one of my favorite of their songs. I often like to use it for audio and visual testing. See, first watch your Burgundy series, first 2 streams, the song was probably Fire Emblem or More Campaign. Ah, yeah, Fire Emblem. That's a shame I never got all the way through that one on stream. Then there was, but there's a scene where she goes into, because you always need the club scene, right? Somebody's like, let's see the seedy underbelly at some event, and they're in there playing a song, or is that where they're playing Blooming? I have the 2 mixed up. But Bandmaid has snuck their way into a few different things over the years. They recently did like an anime opening single, and I think that's the 2nd or 3rd time they've done that. Was called Ready to Rock. I'm so happy with where they're at, man. All right, cool. Bandmaid always get me to vamp for long enough for you guys to vote, and you guys are at a 50-50 right now. 50-50 tie. I need a tiebreaker. Somebody please vote. And like the first, boom, there it is, in poll. I just saw somebody vote and I immediately ended the poll. So now Bannett wins. So there will be no renewal of democratic society, so that's going to hurt our stability, but it did also get rid of that pesky centrism. And now we're up to 43% party popularity. Watch a shit ton of your EAW videos because that mod is peak. Oh yeah, that mod, it's so good. It is so good. I'll tell you so. I'm genuinely proud that they use a quote from me on the Equestrian War wiki page, at the intro. It's like the first time you see somebody make a meme about you. It's just like it's a special moment. Push here, no. I think we just need to go ahead and accept defeat here. Army are rabbled. Let's see here. There's raiders. Balance power changes. Equipment preparation goes up. Even if boring, we Kyle concept initially. Yeah, it's partisan warfare. That's fine. Far away. You see, now Blooming's stuck in my head. Far away, take me somewhere far away. That opening riff. Okay, enough. We're fucked. I'm taking it to 5 speed. Just to see if there's any events that could change the situation, but, like, it's done. Empirical administration, the cause of imperial mobilize. I don't even know what this stuff. Favors go +3. Oh, we can get some convoys, though we already have plus on them. We're getting pushed here. We're getting pushed. Yeah, just never mind. Here's what we're just gonna do, just because I want to see what the event is. I'm gonna do save file, and then we are gonna go back to the Japan side. The Emperor's nap is over. This is all a dream the Emperor had, and now he resumes ruling over Japan. But I just want to see if I do annex. What events start to happen. Oh boy, don't crash on me now. Don't crash on me now. It's a big fight. City of Cherno. Oh, wow, we got several of these. Fall of Petrograd, fall of Moscow. Oh, cool. So we'll learn, like, what would have normally happened. Wow, so that makes sense, though. Like, if the Far Eastern Army gets to the Urals, that it would be international news, where it's just, the rebels have taken half the country. Nestled on the eastern side of Russia's Ural Mountains and bisected by the Iset River, the city of Chernovsk is notable for being a grand city connecting Russia's eastern and western halves. The city was also where the former Russian imperial family was imprisoned before their unfortunate execution. Hard times seem to have fallen on the city once more, however, as Russian forces abandoned the city in the wake of the approaching Semyonite armies. The Russian war effort has suffered a tremendous defeat, with the loss of this critical junction connecting Europe and Asia and the valuable resources of the Urals. Fall of Moscow. The last time Moscow was taken by a foreign power, but yeah, they're just sniping. The fall of Volgograd. Glorious victory. Soon the Russian bear will fall. Fall of Petrograd. The blow to Russian morale will be severe. But what happens now? Oh, the Mongols want a peace for some reason? Okay. Return to the Kremlin. Yeah, cancel this BS. Who cares? Return on the Mac. Return on the Mac. Even I'd play it, but demonetization and all that. Even Grigory Semyonov himself did not initially expect the rebels of Amur to eventually reach and occupy the seat of government in the Kremlin, and yet here we are. Our success did not come without its costs, and we have our work cut out for us before we can say that Russia is truly ours. With our power base remaining on the other side of the Ural Mountains, Ural, special efforts will be required to pacify and bring law and order to the European part of the country. Fall of Vilnius. Lithuanians. Oh yeah, trouble. Oh, the other socialist republics continue to fight on. Fascinating. So I have to take the Iskolat Republic. Whatever. I just want to see what the events are. Siberian labor camps. Sell mining rights to the Japanese. We don't need to do any of this stuff. Just prison labor to work the mines. Nothing to see here. Semyonovite commanders replaced as candidates are more competent. This is a petty scheme. Let's take that one. Siberian expectations still. Decision least resources taken at least once. Is that over here somewhere? Oh, there they go. Whatever, fine, Germany, you take it. Oh, except I can't. Quiet chat today, very quiet. But it's also because it's not that full either. Oh yeah, I got all these factories, whatever. None of this actually matters. Just waiting for this to finish. Oh! Stolen Valor! I just got the achievement. As the Far Eastern Army survive your insurrection. So I just wanted to see what this says here. Let's go to the International Herald Tribune. This is what's flashing across everybody's eyes over there, you know, breakfast across the world. In a surprising turn of events, the small rebel faction that started from the Amur-Ussuri rebellion in Siberia and has since grown to encompass all of Russia has declared its victory and the organization of a new government under their oversight. This new Russian government is to be led by Atman Grigory Semyonov, a former exiled Cossack warlord who is speculated to have been backed by Japanese intelligence services and whose men's reputation for banditry and unscrupulous acts has spread far and wide. It is still to be seen how this new government shall organize itself, as despite some promises to hold free elections, many suspect the creation of a personalist regime around Semyonov. We shall restore Russia to its full glory. The Homecoming. Or the... Okay. From the windy plains of the Amur Valley to the gates of Moscow, it is truly a tale worthy of a song, comparable to the heroics of the volunteer army. Perhaps even greater. Russia is in ruins after the years of death, but finally she is saved. There is much to be rebuilt, many to be punished, much to be healed, and many rewards to be reaped by the victorious armies that followed Grigory Semyonov through Siberia. Finally, we can rest. We are a scarred nation. Weekly manpower minus 100. Consumer good factories factor 40%. Stability minus 40%. War support minus 40%. Resistance target plus 30%. Resistance growth speed plus 10%. And basically, we're, as you can see, all the other parties that aren't us are going to get a buff because like we're absorbing them. We can rest. Okay, first we could do, let's see, purge. Oh, well, don't we get like a ton of decisions here? So these are like economic projects. It's just, okay, click and get industry. Like, I'm really not even sure what's the idea here. I guess that you're getting, like, what do you do after this point in the game in this situation? I guess you'd go to war with Japan. We're not going to set up to do that. Obviously, it would be very unfair. But look at him go against Fun Tiet, though. So when we swap back, we now know we can kick some ass. Oh, they're doing it against everyone, too. What have they been up to? Yeah, sleepy afternoon. That's what I'm feeling today, especially because I had a really full morning. But it wasn't like a too busy. I mean, things were going smooth, you know. Oh, shoot! I just wanted to message someone back. Did I do that? Japanese bombers pacify the land. I'm just thinking if it's like worth it all doing this stuff. Okay, a bunch of these join the state, savior of the republic. Okay, so you then figure out what kind of government you're gonna have. That's interesting. Economic organization. Revenge. Ah, here we go. Yep. Siberian peripheries. Get all that stuff in the east. After great power renewed. Need 1.5 manpower and divisions in the field. 41 ships. Complete a bunch of other stuff. You know, one of these. And eventually you can go to war with Japan. Pretender to Rome. Declares war on the Ottoman Empire. Just cuz! You got to! Crusade West against its anti-communist. Declares, oh my gosh, declares war on every market liberal, social democrat, radical, so I should say it the other way. Unconditional war were declared on anybody who is a totalist, syndicalist, radical socialist, social democrat, social liberal, or even market liberal. Market liberal. It's like, I think the free market is the greatest equalizer ever devised by human civilization. Brrr. Yeah, just it is kind of based. It's like, it's the commitment. Like I was like to use a non-political example, I'm really especially in the last year, I've been really into like dissonant metal. Like Imperial Triumphant is the big one right now that people are talking about. So like I've been a fan of theirs for like a year. Let's see, wait, no, because I have a anyway, yeah. But like I like listen to them and Piron and stuff like that. And there's a group called Ulcerate which seems really popular, and I pretty much don't vibe with it. I don't think the guitar work is like, I mean, it is technical, so it can be impressive, but it just doesn't feel very creative at times. The drummer is incredible. He's the highlight. I will listen to Ulcerate for the drummer. But like the lyrics are so unflinchingly nihilistic about society and humanity. And for me, it's just that's a little too much for me. Oh my god, this extreme metal is a little too extreme for me. Where it's just like, it's not my vibe. Yeah, I'm somebody who, it's like I'm a guy. It's the Big Lebowski, right? It's like they're nihilists. They don't believe in anything, So this, it's like, I mean, just look, Commune of France, Union of Britain, German Empire. Like, that is so, it really is so based, like you said, like to just, because imagine, I mean, if they've made it all the way to Russia, like, I guess like the here's a maximum based scenario, I would say. Germany comes east, or able to push them enough east that we can backdoor in and we take over Russia, and somehow Germany and France, well, which is kind of like what's happening here, they've just been stalemated for years. So like they're settling in. They're like, we did 5 years of this shit before. We'll do it again, and we'll do it longer because we don't want to a third time. And that's hence the nuke programs start getting made, right? So in that situation, like they're settling in. Maybe it's like 1942, 43. And suddenly Russia just says from Moscow to Lisbon. And when we go to war with the Reichspakt and the Third International at the same time. Wow. What a path. What a path. Okay. The alternative is you can rekindle the old alliance. Peace, power production. The Entente has been both a friend and enemy of circumstance. In the new era, where Germany further attempts to cement its dominance over the world, the Entente is the only bastion that stands against it. Russia's inclusion in this bloc of powers will at least give Berlin a reminder its foes have been beaten, but they will never be defeated. That I think that tracks. Paint it Russian. I see a Europe, but also just the fuck the Ottomans. Just going in on them. All right, let's get back to Japan now, shall we? And the Emperor's nappy nap is over. Let's see. Back to October 24th, 1940, the eve of St. Crispin's Day. You know what? F it. Let's read it. Let's read some Shakespeare. From Henry V, because I was up. I've been. Well, I don't really even want to say I've been on a Shakespeare kick, because like if that's the word for it, I've been on a kick for like a decade or more now. More than that, yeah, definitely more than that. But I've just sometimes there's certain artists, bits of culture art that like this might sound strange, I totally love it, and so then I don't really actively dive into it too much because I know it's gonna then just like start consuming me again. Like Led Zeppelin's my favorite band ever. I try to save listening to them for really special occasions. I mean, they're not going anywhere. I got decades ahead of me to listen to them. And that's how I am with Shakespeare. And but I was watching Richard II last night. So good. It's difficult. It's difficult language at times, which is something because I've never watched Richard II. It's called Devotion to the Art. Yeah, there you go. Oh, jeez. Has anybody heard that musician? Okay, wait, hold on a second. This is just okay because we're not switching over. But there's this song called Holy Holy a friend showed me, who it was by Georgie. I'm forgetting the artist's name, but the album was called The New Sound. And there was a comment under one of his songs where it said, "That's so." They were like, "It's weird that he uses the word worship twice in this album when he's talking about pussy." But it's like, are you listening to the album? Because like the art of it, it's this guy, he's kissing a woman, but the woman is like chopping his head off as she does it. And so like one of the themes is of the songs is like his unhealthy obsession with them. Kind of reflecting on, I mean, we kind of want to compare it to like like toxic pop songs. You know, I'm totally rambling, but yeah, devotion. But anyway, I just read that comment where it's saying, it's like, are you listening to this guy's words? I mean, it's like say anything. That's what it made me think of a lot. It's just this guy. The guy's not mincing words. He's putting it out there. Surprised where it didn't pop up more. So now we know from watching the AI do it that we can whoop some Feng Tian ass. What? It just said the death. You guys can't just say what and do the emojis. That happens so much. You got to be more specific, especially because y'all know I talk fast. It's sometimes I think y'all are trying. This is what the chat is for. The chat is the feet. It's the. Hold on a second. What's the word? I'm trying to find the words. Input. That's the guide. The chat is guidance, is what I'm saying. Worship, head chopping. Oh yeah. Yeah. Look it up. It's an album. It's called The New Sound, and it's you know what? I'll just look it up because I can't remember his name. It's like Georgie something. Jordy Greep. And yeah, I'm looking at it now. The art is of I guess a woman who's like a farmer. She's kissing a man in a suit, but she has also chopped his head off. So she's kissing the decapitated head of this man. Uh-oh. Ooh, we're having a Bowser problem here. What mod is that? We're playing it now, man. It's an album, not a mod. Okay, so the council is voting on limited conscription in the volunteer force. This is legation council stuff. I really don't care about our legation council. Legation cities really don't care about it. Oh, Far Eastern Army, they pulled off that little thing there. Oh yeah, I might send them an attaché. Just to see what kind of fun they could have. Maybe that's how we need to do. Simia's our dog on a leash. He had a meeting with Emperor Hirohito, and he basically showed him the focus tree. It's like, when we're done, we're not stopping at Russia. We're gonna kill all Western influences. Everything to the left of social conservative. Everything, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the 10 ideologies gotta go. Those are the Western ones. So yeah, we're gonna let him off the leash. Is why we want him to win, because it's Hirohito's grand Kekaku Dori to end Western ruins, Western imperialism and influence. It's like, we don't need to send Japanese Marines into Germany. We'll just give the Russians guns and they'll do it for us. So I'm going to be getting very invested in the Semyonov project. It's kind of like a mini game. I guess I can also send volunteers because he's already at war. We could send 6! Oh, yes. 6. Hirohito. Oh man. But yeah. Alright. Here. Yeah, it's Semyonov is planting the flag over the Reichstag in Berlin, but he's like, it's not about ideology. Yeah. A man of principles. Okay. What 6 are we gonna send? We gotta send. Okay, we got 3 infantry there. We can send all our Marines plus 1. The Marines might be the best call here. We're gonna send 1 infantry division though. All right. Here we go. The far east comes west. There we go. These are the ones that will march into Moscow. Okay. Goes west is probably what it should say. Start walking. Promote investment. Oh yeah, the economic penetration stuff. Kind of forgot about this. So extra trade to country. You can only okay. I can only do these once a year then. So I probably should just click them as soon as I can afford them every time. And it's not like there's really much else I'm spending it on. I really don't even know how much I want to get involved in the Philippines, really, in terms of resources. Dang, that's a lot of chromium, though. We could use it. Hey, look at us. We don't need to trade for that anymore. Wait, oh, nope. It's like an awkward state. Oh, the Ottomans just joined the Reichspakt. Oh, that's because they won already. Or did they already win? Hold on. Has, oh, yeah, the Ottomans did win. Wow. Yeah, well, these guys don't want my, friggin' volunteers. Oh, shoot, I forgot I was improving relations with India. Okay, dude, we're supposed to be. Okay, wait. You know what? Whoa. Let me get my bearings here. Let me get my bearings. Because we've been playing in the Far East, and we just even right now had Far East on the mind. So, we'll drink this water. I'm gonna get more water, and we'll think on what's the game plan here. Okay, be right back. All right, we're back. Yeah, don't do this to me, bitrate. Okay, so I'm sorry, I didn't mean to unpause because we were going to kind of just take account of what was going on here. So, as soon as we can, we want to promote investment in the Philippines. Yeah, we're just going to try to be clicking these all the time whenever they're possible. Does it give you the countdown? Shoot, I don't think it does. Dang it. Okay, so what I'll have to do in the future, whenever I'm clicking them, I'll have to write down on a piece of paper when we did that, so I can just sort of keep an eye out for about when it's going to be time to renew our investment. We'll see. We'll certainly see. What's this other war-ready equipment stuff we got to do here? Research mechanized equipment 1. I suppose. We have no divisions in basic training right now. We're 1,300 days short on artillery, so yeah, we'll probably keep it that way. Damn it! The communes joined the international. That really sucks. I like her. She's great. She's so shiny. the super loose tie. Vote fails. All right. So no conscriptions allowed in the legation cities. Dang, yeah, Guangzhou just getting crushed out there. Tanks meet Siberia. That probably is what I should have done. Now that you mention it, I could have sent my one tank. You know what? We'll lose a division out there eventually. We'll send it then. The northern direction. The faction in the Japanese army has often spoken in favor of the north. Jeez, the AC is on, so it's getting cool in here. My AC kind of tends to overcompensate, I feel. Because I have it set to, you know, just, hey, when it gets a certain heat, that's when you turn on. Of course, my temperature is a little higher than I guess other people enjoy. But then when it does finally turn on, it blows really hard for a while. But it's like I feel as if it's trying to get in. Okay, let's get you several degrees under, because we hit the point. So if you're hearing the AC right now, that's what's going on. Faction in the Japanese army is often spoken in favor of the northern resource area, the mineral wealth. Okay, yeah. Basically all the stuff that's in Manchuria area. We don't want to spark hostilities, and conglomerates have been supporting the schemes. After the surprising success of the Semyonovite uprising, we have started to pressure Grigory Semyonov to give mining rights areas under his control. If his revolt is crushed, we can deny any real part, as everything is handled through private or discreet methods. Let us see how it goes. What is this? It's funny, but... Alright. Retention of mobility. No. What do I want to do here? 5 races under the sun. Support warlord allies. The Tetsu projects. Get it? I think it's about time we need to get them down here. Let me review what these two things do because I don't remember. Many of the China's warlords are bowing down, receive Japanese power. These decisions will prioritize arming aligned warlords to serve as our proxies in China and allow us to increase market liberal popularity in the Fengtian government. Or we can do 5 races under the sun. Divide China more. We'll upgrade the national spirit given in continental warfare by granting 10% attack against all Chinese countries and make it last twice as long. That seems like kind of nebulous to me. I think we're gonna do support warlord allies. Like Fengtian, I'll be good to you as long as you're good to me. Oh yeah, the mission to India should be happening now. So hold on a second.
The Indians decline our offer in a display of poor judgment. The diplomats in the Indian Federation have declined our magnanimous offer of friendship and alliance. Japanese newspapers reacted with caricatures of scared lapdogs, mocking them for not being willing to take the steps necessary to rid the subcontinent from colonialism. Shame on them. Yeah, what the hell? Like, look, they love. We disapproved their government, we still sent them a line. Look, they're at a plus 118. We're gonna load up and tag over and see what the event says. I just don't understand it. Really like this wallpaper. There's a lot of character in this one. Look at all of this. I don't know if I could ever do that. Do portraits. I had a friend was asking me the other day if I was gonna ever paint stuff besides landscapes. And I thought, well, dude, let me get the landscapes down first. But yeah, I don't think I'd ever do people specifically. Maybe objects, still lives, but I don't think I'd paint people. I don't think I could do them justice. It's a task that requires someone better at that than what I got. I'm trying to. What's the tag? Okay, hold on a sec. Just gotta get the tags. That was it. Go. PRF, right. The Princely Federation is the tag still. Okay. Now we are the Indian Federation. This is a great flag. Have I said that before? I really like this. I mean, I kind of feel like I want to see a blown up version of it because you know there's the creasing and the shadows, but I'm really digging it. Although I'm wondering how bright the red really is because it's really shaded, and I think the darker works. I think maybe bright red. Ooh, it's a tricky proposition. Tricky. I was one of the things I was doing this morning. I was at the library and I walked. Speaking of painting, I walked past a section of it in the library, and and then I just was flipping through a couple of the books, and there was this one that was like basically just a color theory book, where it was just like painting swatches, thing. So it's like this is to look, fiery. This is to look cold. This is to look trendy. Which it's like, okay, when was the book published? What does that mean? But like soft, gentle, things like that. And I just thought it was interesting. And I mean, I'm not somebody who like makes digital art, but I always think it's cool when I'll see people post something they've drawn, and then they'll have in the corner the little squares that show the colors they used to do it. So it's like it's just these like 4 things in the color palette. I think that's cool. I think I need to reload the chat. Yeah. Oh, I think I was not live. Okay. What is this? No, I need the infantry. Anyway, I just want to see the Japan event pop up to see what happens here. We're not getting an event. Oh, Japan just went to war with Feng Tian. So that means something was about to happen? We were about to get a pop-up? You see, I'm not seeing the event. Not happening. I don't understand it. That is annoying. I'll tell you what, that is annoying. It really is.
dab on the Chinese. Oh, we will. We will. I think this will quickly snowball on the Chinese, and we perhaps over-prepared. But that's because we were getting... I think we got a little bit lucky here with how things have been working out in China. They're just ripping each other to shreds. Let's see, where's the... Yeah, look at this. Look at all that dead. What have I lost? Some Marines in America. That's true. That didn't work out. But, Philippine, nobody died taking the Philippines. Nobody died getting Siam in. Nobody died getting Burma in. Which, jeez. Oh. Actually, let's change the music again. The thing is eloquent as a rattlesnake's tail. Alright. Excuse me. Oh, guys, I'm writing something down. I just remembered a phone call I got at one time. Could do that now. Hold on. I need to look something up. I need to find out when a place closes. So I can make a phone call. Come on, come on. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna only stream for another half hour at most, okay? Just because then I've got some other stuff to do. But I'll be back tomorrow. In fact, tomorrow... Yeah, tomorrow I think I'm gonna stream in the morning, and... Yeah, I'll do that. Or maybe not in the morning, it might be mid-afternoon again. Midday. But I'll stream again tomorrow. Yeah, we're getting back into routine here. I was wanting to check the chromium earlier, so we are exporting some of it. We still have just so much. Indians declined the offer. So where did we need to go back to when we first take the decision. So that's only like a month. I think what his haircut. What is this? Love these. These are great. Wish I were a man. I'd join the Navy. So okay, here's what I'm gonna do this time. Because I feel like once way in the distant past I encountered a situation like this. And it was that I literally had to get it to plus 200 before they would say yes. Like, not this specific scenario, but it was in some Kaiserreich thing or whatever, where it's like, okay, that's the idea with the programming. You have to get them to plus 200, where the AI doesn't have a choice but to say yes. So that just means instead of taking Mission to India right now, we'll do other stuff. We can also start getting ready to go to war with Australia, which would be a little funny. They're not in a faction right now. All by themselves. Oh wait, no, I think we're about to go to war in China though, actually. So maybe not.
Yeah, let's just get the China thing started then. The Far East is busy October in 1940.
Hello, Baki Land. Uh-huh. Can they join you? The Indians? I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I mean, isn't that the whole idea of the focus? Oh yeah, we need to be promoting investment. So again, going to be trying to take these as quickly as possible since we have to wait a year. Oh shoot, let me write that down. So we just invested in Siam. So Siam invest October 1940. What do you mean by no idea, Baki Baki? Like you don't know what Hearts of Iron 4 is, or like how? Where do we need to start? Like it's like when you're a geography teacher and you get a transfer student like mid semester, and it's like, okay, where you at? Where you at? It's like well, we were covering Brazil. It's like, you're still in Brazil. We're in France now. You know, so I need to find out where in the curriculum are you in map painting games. You have found a niche corner of the internet, Baki Baki Land, where it's a map painting. It's a Swedish map painting game where we're playing Japan, and the portraits have been modified to be moe anime women, like Roman Sternberg. Where are you at? Yeah. So yeah, you're on the bleeding edge out here. Let's see here. What brings you by? Are you a subscriber? Returning subscriber? New to the channel? Interesting. Are you a fan of the anime Baki? Because your name's Baki Baki Land. Alright, cool. Far Eastern Uprising has begun. I just realized I probably could have gone to that. I don't know, actually, that wouldn't have been good. But let's work. Okay, so we're going to send the volunteers, let's send the Marines. Or no, not the. Well, we are going to send the Marines. We're going to send the Marines and our Soul Tank Division, a good one. Stop here, 5P. Oh, okay. Well, I'm happy to have been suggested by YouTube. Yeah, it's a mod where. Yeah, exactly. We're playing an alternate history mod too. So also, it's not just the World War II map painting game. It's alternate history World War II. We are playing Japan, and our goal is, of course, we want to create the co-prosperity sphere and run shit hard, and do that through proxies as much as possible. Very few Japanese have died underneath our emperor. Hundreds of thousands of Chinese and many Russians to come, but the Japanese can rest easy. Why is Austria-Hungary in World War II? Because, yeah, the Central Powers won, so it didn't really break up, although there were some struggles, and now they're, like, trying to make it work out as a federation, I think. Yeah, they're the Danubian Federation. But the long and the short of it is, alternate history, Japan's goals remain the same, we just go about them different ways, including, like, what I'm going to do right now, catch you up, is the Far Eastern Army here is a group of rebels rebelling against the Russian Socialist Federated Republic, and they're radical socialists. These guys are more in line with what we do, and basically we can make them our puppets and exploit them and their resources. And all they need is guns. So we're gonna funnel them, but we're also gonna send an elite crew, 5 Marines and a tank division to kick a whole lot of ass on the way to Moscow. And now it's St. Crispin's Day, the official day where the Far Eastern Russian Army systems came out. XD Toasty DX. Wow. Now that's a papal name. Limited conscription. You know what? Sure, let them do it. Let them do it. I don't know what they're gonna do with that teeny weeny army. Okay, time to promote investment again. Okay, so Burma is November 1st, 1940. I'm writing this down. So we sent that help. Feng Tian still doesn't want us. And we're going to keep an eye on this. When it hits plus 200 or is pretty close, that's when we're going to make our move. Vote failed. Okay, whatever. Now, the Semyonovite volunteers have arrived. And let's get these fools to Irkutsk. The Saigon Marines are there. The San Fran Marines are there. The Sacramento Marines. Like, these Saigon Marines, these guys are, like, actually insane. These guys are crazy. Just maxed out, 11,000 maxed out Marines. There's, of course, still short on equipment. But, yeah, this Rikugen Chojo and Yasuji by extension are gonna get a whole lot of shit done for us soon. I would really like if she would start getting some traits, though. So I know she'll eventually get Invader. Okay, the Northern Direction, a faction in the... Wait, hold on a second. Hold on a second. One sec. Okay. Are the troops also cat women in maid outfits? I mean, I've been taking it for granted that they are. That the ones that are in the thumbnail, like, that's what it looks like on the ground. Here, look, let's zoom in. Way down here. I know that these models don't look like it, but in reality, the ones here on the ground, it is those maid girls. Now, is that a sub mod somebody has made? The cat maid of Cat Maid's freaking model override. Someone needs to get on that. Alright, the Northern Direction. Next up, Continental Warfare. A series of decisive battles has been planned called Operation Ichigo, intended to link up our various armies and crush the Chinese once and for all. We are staking a great deal on this, and if we should prove to be unsuccessful, our stability is sure to suffer, as the war will seem unwinnable to the public. But we have every faith in our generals to bring victory at last. Forward, Japanese soldiers. Tenno Haiki Banzai. Let's see here. Hold on, it's a cousin of mine sending me something. I need to determine if it's like either this is extremely serious, I need to get off, or it's okay. Oh, okay, no, it's a funny thing. I can look at this later. Sorry about that. Let's see here. Yeah, because I do have a cousin who's sick right now, though. So it is that kind of, you get the message from, which is, oh shoot, what's happening? Continental Warfare. Let's do it. Hey there, Dunster. And the triple parentheses smile. It's going well, I think. We probably shouldn't be on 5-speed anymore. Let's push. Get our motors running. Get into Siberia. What is going on here? Are we whipping this ass or not? There we go. Okay. So the tanks, they're heading... You're going to go north of Baikal. And everyone else, try to keep up. But it's going good. Like, we've had it's been low impact warfare is how I describe it. Of course, we could end up having very late game warfare, as I've said before. The India, it could be the final and largest one to bite. And that's not even getting into if we end up having to go after the Third Internationale. It's such a tricky position because we want the Russians to lose, but we also need Germany. We need.
Like, ideally, I would want Germany and France to just kind of grind each other to dust, the whole West. But I don't see us taking on the Third International if we don't have at least India or Russia on our side, and preferably both. You can influence Fengtian. There's no need to invade it. Let's do decisions. Well, oh yeah. Well, this is for the war against the Nanjing, so that's what's about to happen, I think. Doctor, turn off my cringe inhibitors. Well, remember what the Tiny Thai girl said. Do not kill the cringe. Kill the part that cringes. Okay. San Francisco Marines making their moves here. I think we want to go northwest. Third International's getting pretty big. Yeah, like, we're going to have to just be biting here and there. Like, our best bet is long, continuous warfare in the west. Which, I mean, that tracks, right? Because I guess, like, what would be my dream scenario? I guess, like, Germany, you know, maybe at least taking out France, and then when that happens, that's when we sneak in on Germany, East Asia. So then that's gonna hurt Germany by proxy, rob them of a lot of resources and stuff. And then see how the Third International can come back from there. Honestly, a lot of it's gonna come down to the Nubian Federation. Are they gonna? Because Germany could be doing its damnedest, and the Danubians could collapse. It's a real crapshoot with them. Is that too? I'm sorry. I wonder if people get offended when I say that, because, like, I play craps. I feel it's my favorite casino game. But, you know, it says crap right in the title, and often I mean it both ways. I mean, that's the beauty of CHG. Are you based or cringe? That's probably in the eye of the beholder. Don't you know there's no way to look at yourself except for the mirror? Except for a very common object. Yeah, I really love. I'm gonna rewatch a lot of Tarkovsky as the years go by. I know it. I do want to rewatch Mirror. Mirror was very. I mean, all his movies will get you thinking. But there's, like, I feel like there was a lot of beauty in there that I couldn't appreciate, in the sense that I was appreciating parts of it. I guess it's kind of like when it's like prog rock or something, or any sort of prog music where, you know, maybe there's a riff, there's a melody, a solo, something that sticks with you initially, but, like, you kind of end up being in the space where you're kind of getting, like, an impression of feeling and atmosphere, because, like, the music's so complicated and layered, it's impossible to understand it all at once. Just like a symphony or something, right? And that's how I felt about Mirror, by Tarkovsky. So I wouldn't put it in the toppest tier, but I certainly want to watch it again. There's an amazing scene where the protagonist's mother has a flash. I guess it's like a flashback. It's essentially the flashback to his conception. But amazing stuff. Shots fired across the Yalu. Ever since the unification conference hosted by the Fengtian government, tensions on the border with them have risen to an untenable degree. Today, it finally reached a breaking point when shots were fired between Fengtian soldiers and our own across the Yalu River. Our forces claim that it was the Chinese who fired the first shots, but Zhang Juliang vigorously refutes this, stating his soldiers. It's basically, we have our excuse. We can go after them right now, and I think, yeah. Let's do it. To end oh, but you know what? Dang. The thing is, honestly, I kind of don't want I don't want my volunteers to come home from helping the Far East Army right now. This is a crucial moment. In cringe is a business. Cringe is a business. Senator Armstrong. Why don't you take that government degree and shove it up your ass? Because I've watched 9 hours worth of Metal Gear Solid Revengeance memes. And 4 of those hours were just Raiden in the mariachi costume. And like, yeah, I think he has a luchador mask too, and it's just standing here. Maxor video. Which one's Maxor? Is that the Star Wars video essay guy? That guy's got a fucking problem. But I mean, if people click and gives them, yeah, if it pays his bills, why stop? Do I just like want to continuously do this? No, because I need to still do investment. No, not him. That guy's name might be Mauler. You know what? We're gonna march north. At 2 tiers in a bucket. Yeah, we'll have volunteers go back later. All right, so we got the Annex War were declared, and go. The Second Sino-Japanese War. These are different faces, I think I've said, than in that one load wallpaper, you know? These ones, they look happier and cuter. Oh my gosh, is this supposed to be like them when they were kids? This is a picture from the first Sino-Japanese War. That was who can count them up, right? There was something going on internationally, and I cracked a joke of... yeah, Japan, China, Korea, they'll always work together. There's no, like, long-standing geopolitical animosity between those countries, right? So Japanese interests have long been tied to Manchuria, with Tokyo providing military and economic aid to the ruling Fengtian clique in return for Zhang Julin, its leader, promising to respect Japanese interests. This relationship, however, was fraught with difficulty, as Julin attempted to keep the Japanese at arm's length. Now, the Fengtian government's refusal to accommodate any further Japanese demands has led to a breakdown of the relationship between the two countries. The Empire of Japan has vowed to remove Zhang Juliang, declaring his current administration out of control, while the Fengtian government has officially adopted an anti-concessionist stance and promised to drive the Japanese from China once and for all. Banzai! Here we go! Oh, wait. Oh, you know what? Let's do the... Where's my annex goal? Or I'm about to get it, right? Can declare war. Yeah, finish off. Yeah, we're gonna still have that go down. We're gonna do the coastal invasion in Nanjing just to see what happens. Video game, crazy funny guy. Oh, okay, then yeah. I'm tracking. I think now. Let's get ready for the naval invasion. Oh, look at the oil go! Actually, the oil's sustaining oil. All right. Home island defense. We have way back here for some reason. Wait, whoops. There we go. Get you in there. Just waiting for our reason. Offer peace to China. What cost? Japan asks for peace. The Chinese have bested our armies. No, they certainly have not. I thought that was something like, hey, I thought when I saw offer peace to China, I should have had divisions here, by the way. I fucked that up. I should have, screwed that up. That was a fuck up. Excuse me. That you know, they could surrender unconditionally. I thought that's what that is. Okay, well, let's get to work, shall we? Do we seriously not have an air base?
Let's get a couple of these over here. And we'll put them over Funk 10, obviously. You and you. Why did I not have you, what? Come over here. Oh, that's what I'm doing wrong. Okay, wait. No. Never mind. You go... Can you come... Just go, like, right there. These are the two that I wanted. Okay. You're doing something, you're doing something. Good. Kick. That's gonna hit 400. That's right, to air power, so what a pain. Oh, you torn your dress, what a mess. Do Feng Tian even have sorry, because I did the rip. They've got 44 planes at most. That's what we're doing to them right now. Alright, we have to research this so we can upgrade our army later. So let's, do that. I'm going to be needing you to be advancing about 20% faster. The Philippines are getting in on this. What are you doing? There's literally nobody here. Move it. Go. Goodness. He was sold to a satanic VTuber because why not? In return for cool, edgy drip. So I lost my soul, but check the fit. That's what we call a fashion victim right there. Let's see. Anybody know that song, Fashion Victim, by Green Day? Extremely underrated album of theirs. Let's see, where's the line? Yeah. She's the scented magazine, looking sharp and living clean. Living well and dressed to kill, but she looks like hell to me. When you're dancing through your wardrobe, do the anorexic go-go. Cloaked with style for pedophiles as your credit card explodes. Right. Speaking of satanic VTubers, saw that Tokoyami Toa did a cover of Mume, just casually doing peak as always. There's a funny story with the two of them. It was during Hollow City, so people may have missed it because there was a million things going on. It was when they were doing the Grand Theft Auto thing. But and remember, I don't read or write or speak Japanese, so I've got to get it via translators. But my understanding is what happened is that Toa got Mume a car because she's like, you're in my crew, you get to drive a car. I'm gonna buy a car for you, so you can work in. That's part of how I pay you. Fruits of loyalty, yeah, don't have that no more. So we get to bypass it. Saves you 35 days. Let's check in on that mission to India. How we're feeling about that? Plus 158. We can go higher. We're going to plus 200. Excuse me. Hold on. What was I just talking about, by the way? Oh yeah, the car. But wait, yeah, I'll talk about the car in a second. Let me just figure out. Just straight up get 150 political power. Simple as. No, don't need to overcomplicate things. Here's the money. We're doing military factories now, so I do want to start investing in heavy industry. Okay, so we have the war goal on Nanjing. So, save here. Nanjing war start. Okay, so the car. The Toa buys Mume a car, but she'd I guess there was a budget for it or something. And the car place that they went to, they offer funny discounts. So the discount she gets offered is, I can put the word hentai on your car, and every time you do that, it's 10% off, up to 40%. So she gets her a show. She's like, yeah, okay, 40% off. I'll keep that money in my pocket. and gets her the hentai card, and she tries to pass off because she's like, Mume doesn't know Japanese. She's an English speaker, but she does know how to read it. She's like, you're lying. Got busted. So ended up buying her a new proper car later as an apology. Let's see, fall of Guangzhou. After fierce house fighting, was it that easy? It's that easy. Great loss for Guangzhou Federalist Government. Now they went down. They went down swinging. Actually, met a woman from Guangzhou the other day. We were co-workers. Very tall woman. She was Chinese. Obviously, there's stereotypes, but she was nearly my. I mean, I'm kind of tall. I'm average. I'm taller than average. Let's see. But she was just talking about how she definitely preferred the dry atmosphere to the humidity of the coast. Finish off Guangzhou. I mean, we could get in there, but is there any particular point? Also, do I have control? What's going on here? Oh yeah, I haven't actually declared the war. Let me do that. All right, we're gonna zoom right in. I don't think there's any reason for us to get involved. That'll be a fun Trivial Pursuit answer for World War II buffs in this timeline. Is like, what was the only East Asian, the taking of the island of, which is this plane, Lingnan? Is that right? Wait, I need to look at that. I feel like I've heard it have another name. Lingnan is a geographic area. Yeah, see, no, I'm looking for the specific... Is it Guangxi? I'm looking for the specific island name. No, not there. So, name for island off coast of southern China. Just blanking out on the name. Yeah, see, that didn't help at all. Hongye. Okay, it's not. It's because also things are spelled differently. Is Hongya? Hongya. Hongye, what did I already get that? Hanin. Okay, see, so, like, on Wikipedia, it's called Hanin. So this is probably the proper Chinese name, and I was thinking it was Hanin. So, yeah, it'll be a Trivia Pursuit thing. It's like, what were the 6 armies that invaded, Pyongyang at the end of the second expedition? And it's like, Japan was not one of them, because everybody's just dogpiling them, you know? I mean, that was a long walk for a short drink of water. Refresh. Ooh, actually, it's the top of the hour, and that's why I said I was going to be getting off. Let's just check though if, man, I'm kind of in the zone, but I got other things I gotta do. Let's just see if we can get the invasion done, right? Peace deals just got signed. Yeah, I think everybody wants to be buddy now. The united front is forming. Too little, too late. Epic, we're gonna... No. Just let that go, let that go. What's going on here? What's the problem? Some divisions have not reached the start position yet. Are you serious right now? No, it's working. It's working. If we can take Wenzhou, that's game. That's it. Big trouble for big China. And look at our doctrines go. Wait. We're signing something over here. We're already about to take Jianjin, although I am starting to meet proper resistance. Merry Christmas. Yeah, get these. Jeez, how far is the nearest supply hub? Nanchang. Okay, we're gonna have to go deep. We're gonna start building one behind us too. Immediate priority. Wait, what? Oh. Oh, there we go. Okay. That'll be ready the 30th of January. We're gonna like wait a month. We got mining rights in Vladivostok. They gave us everything. 5 political power. Hey, nice. Okay. So that'll be the China Christmas. All right. That's where we'll end it. Well, I really want to see if I can get out there, you know. Get in there, take the dot. Fall of Riga. Okay. Push him aside, push him aside. Force attack everywhere. Do not let him breathe for a fucking second. Yeah, get in there. About to win it. And that's game. That'll do it. It's just a matter of time. And what's the body count? Okay. So that's, I think, a great place to end it. We'll be going into 1941 next time. As I said, I'm going to stream again tomorrow, probably midday. And yeah, that's it. Thank you very much for joining me. I'm Conquering History Games, and I'll see you tomorrow.